Hello and welcome to another LEGO review video. My name is Brickvon and today we are checking out set 9470 Shelob attacks. This set consists of 214 pieces and it's for ages 8 to 14. It came out in 2012 and retailed for 40 Australian dollars or 20 US dollars and currently sells on Bricklink new for 110 Australian dollars or 50 Australian dollars second hand. I was lucky to get this for about $50 off of eBay, unopened. Let's have a look at the back. As you can see, we have a bit of accessories inventory. This is something that they did with the Lord of the Rings Lego sets. Also, you could see the play features on the back. No alternative builds because this was way after they stopped doing that. Let's open it up and see what's on the inside. So this set comes with 4 different size bags. None of them are numbered and 1 instruction booklet. Let's build. Before we get to a review of the set, here are the spare parts. As you can see, there are actually 2 spare rings, and there's also a spare sting. There's also 2 spare reddish brown cheese slopes. Everything else is what you would expect to be a spare part in a Lego set. Also looking at the instructions, at the back, there's an ad for the Lego Lord of the Rings website. 2 pages of all the Lego minifigures and the sets that they belong to. Each minifigure has a box, so you could tick them off like a checklist. Next we have 2 large Lego Lord of the Rings sets. Set 9472, which is Attack on Weathertop. This is a set that I have and I could review. If you would like me to review it, please leave a comment in the comment section below. And we've got Helm's Deep, one of the largest Lego Lord of the Rings sets. I unfortunately don't own this, but I have a friend who does. If you want me to review this, I might be able to borrow it off him. Also, just leave a comment below. We've got an ad for the game and a bit of a teaser for the Hobbit sets. Here is the set. Let's look at the minifigures. The first minifigure we're looking at is Gollum. This version of Gollum is unique to this set. The only other version of Gollum which is available in a Lego Dimensions pack or a Hobbit set has much more narrow eyes and a more closed mouth. As you can see, everything else about them are identical, including the accessory, which is a fish. The arms can go up and down. However, there's no other articulation in the head or legs. It's all one piece. Next up is Samwise. He as a character is unique to this set. In terms of unique parts, his torso and face are unique. Everything else can be found in other sets. His accessories include a sword and the file of Galadriel. And in terms of the face printing, we have a bit of a scowl and a more frightful look on the reverse side. Finally, we have Frodo. This version of Frodo is unique to this set. However, the only thing that makes him unique is the color of the cape. Everything else about him is identical to the version of him that is found in the Attack on Weathertop. As you could see here, his accessories include the one ring, sting, and his facial expressions include a very frightful, wide-eyed look and a rather neutral, serious face. First build of this set is this little rocky part of a cave. It's mostly just 2 studs wide. It has a little cave opening here with some vines and a little catapult, which is supposed to catapult Gollum. It does catapult quite well if you place him in the right spot. So here we go. I reckon I could get a little further, and it doesn't fling him very far. It won't fling Gollum across a room, but it'll give some realistic amount of lift, as if for a minifigure. It's just a little bit of extra pieces, which can be quite helpful if you want to make some rocky looking landscapes. Next is Shelob, the largest part of the set. Shelob is probably one of the most detailed Lego spiders I've seen so far. The amount of articulation is just incredible. The legs can swing out, well, the front and rear legs can swing out almost 90 degrees, and the legs in between will fill up the gaps in between, as they are all on hinge pieces. And then each limb itself has 3 points of articulation, all of them ratcheted. That way it's able to support its own weight. However, if you wish to use these wheels at the bottom, you'll have to have the legs a little spread out. This front headpiece can tilt up and the fangs can move out and in. The rear abdomen can hinge up. You could also rotate, however I would only recommend rotating it 1 notch away from the central position. if you want to rotate it. It also has the hook with a spider web attached to it, which you could unwind. It's very long, I'm not going to unwind it all. And you've got a gear piece here, which you could use to wind it up or out. There's also a few rare pieces in this set. This headpiece, the printing is unique to this set. Also, this reddish brown cockpit piece is also unique to this set. Other uncommon pieces is this piece of string at this length. This dark red hook is only available in 3 sets. This reddish brown hinge plate is only available in 2 Lord of the Rings Lego sets. And finally, the Sting sword is a mold that is unique to the Lord of the Rings Lego line. Overall, the build has a very organic feel to it without using too many specialized pieces. So there are some parts of this build that do feel a little exposed. These include the Technic holes, which are part of the cockpit pieces used for the abdomen, and also the exposed, I guess it's a neck section of the set. However, I don't know how they would have gotten around this. As a Lego brick build creature, I believe this is a very well done spider, especially for its size. Here's just a quick comparison to the new Aragog set. As you can see, Shelob is pretty much 2 times the width of Aragog. However, at this scale, you could put so much more detail into it, plus a small play feature at the back and a lot more articulation with the legs. I definitely am going to keep this set built. I mean, I am a bit of a Lord of the Rings Lego collector after all. All 3 minifigures are unique, and the build is definitely one of the best Lego spiders I've built so far. I would definitely recommend Shelob Attacks for Lego Lord of the Rings collectors. It has 3 unique minifigures, or technically 2. I personally wouldn't count Frodo as unique. Shelob is one of the best Lego spiders I've come across so far, and even the little rocky side builds sure does seem like a way to boost up the pieces, but a lot of these parts are so useful for a lot of medieval or fantasy builds. I'm gonna keep this as part of my Lego collection. I mean, I'm after all the minifigures for the Fellowship, so this is definitely going to be useful. I will be back with another Lego review. There's going to be another Lego Lord of the Rings review coming soon. I'm just waiting on a delivery. Check out my Instagram for any Lego hauls. There should be one coming up soon. Keep an eye out for the next video. I am hoping to post at least one video every week, so just check it every Sunday and there should be a new video up. Until next week, or even sooner, see ya!